Hey guys, I'm going to be giving my opinion on Grok 4.1 in this video. If you don't want my opinion on Grok 4.1, I advise you to close this video immediately and go and watch something else because that's what you're getting. So, Grok 4.1 dropped. I'm not really that bothered about Grok, to be honest with you, but I am going to quickly talk about what I personally think is going on here. So, we are excited to introduce Grok 4.1. That's my RuneScape telling me I'm AFK. Which brings significant improvements to the real-world usability of Grok. This is key. This is what they're going for, in my opinion. They don't give a fuck about challenging Anthropic and OpenAI and Google with coding. What they're actually trying to do is they're trying to be the emotional intelligence model, which I don't know whether to be scared or what. Our 4.1 model is exceptionally capable in creative, emotional, and collaborative interactions. It is more perceptive to nuanced intent, compelling to speak with, and coherent in personality, while fully retaining the razor-sharp intelligence and reliability of its predecessors. To achieve this, we used the same large-scale reinforcement learning infrastructure that powered Grok 4 and applied it to optimize the style, personality, helpfulness, and alignment of the model. In order to optimize these non-verifiable reward signals, we developed new methods that let us use frontier agentic reasoning models as reward models to autonomously evaluate and iterate on responses at scale. So basically, they're getting AI to mark itself. So complete bullshit, in my opinion, but it is what it is. We conducted a gradual silent rollout of preliminary Grok 4.1 builds to progressively larger share of production traffic across Grok.com, X, and mobile apps. During the 2-week silent rollout, we ran continuous blind, pairwise evaluations on live traffic. Compared to the previous, that just means basically people press thumbs up or thumbs down if they preferred one response over another. Again, complete bullshit way of testing anything, but compared to the previous production model in traffic, Grok 4.1 is preferred 64.878% of the time. Again, I just don't care about any of this crap. State-of-the-art general capability. Grok 4.1 established a new standard in blind human preference evaluations. In LLM arena, text arena, Grok 4.1 thinking, codename, whatever, holds the #1 overall position with 1483 ELO, a commanding margin of 31 points over the highest non-X.AI model. Grok 4.1 in its non-reasoning mode uses no thinking tokens for immediate response and ranks #2. Grok 4.1 non-thinking surpasses every other model's full reasoning configuration on the public leaderboard. Grok 4.1 significantly surpasses Grok 4, which had an overall of #33. For me, so far, this is an absolute fucking nothing burger that if you give a crap about anything other than AI chatbots and AI girlfriends, then you're just never going to use this model. Grok is falling further and further behind, honestly. Like, the only thing they've got going for it is that it'll tell you things that other models won't. Full stop. End of story. It's the model for people who want to know how to do certain things. They just want to be told how to do certain things. That's basically it. To measure progress, and by the way, guys, I might sound salty. The reason I'm salty is because so many people told me the Grok 4.1 or the next Grok model would change the world of AI dev forever, and I would be eating my words because it'll be the best model ever released, and blah blah blah. Just nah, just literally nah. Literally, this is the model. They haven't even released it on the API. Why? Because they don't want people like me testing its coding ability and realizing that it's a piece of shit, basically. To measure progress on our model's personality and interpersonal, nobody cares about this. Again, we evaluated, nobody wants to be told in a nice way by AI that it's okay that their cat is gone, right? This is so dumb, honestly. Why is this a thing? We evaluated Grok 4.1 on EQ Bench. EQ Bench is an LLM judge test. An LLM judge test. So again, AI measuring AI's ability to do things. Evaluating active emotional intelligence abilities, understanding. I never really understood. If it depends on how emotionally intelligent the AI that's judging is, right? If you're using an AI that's not that intelligent emotionally to judge whether or not something is emotionally intelligent, what the hell's the point? The test set contains 45 challenging roleplay scenarios, most of which constitute pre-written prompts spanning 3 turns. The benchmark evaluates the performance of the models by validating the model's response against several criteria. Okay, that makes sense. Additionally, the benchmark conducts pairwise comparisons to report a normalized ELO computation for each model in Leaderboard. All this is, guys, is for people who don't really understand what's going on. They're going to read this and think, oh my god, Grok is the best model in the world. It's not. There's absolutely no way that this thing codes better than anything else. We report the rubric score, a normalized ELO score, by running the official benchmark repository. The scores were computed with the default sampling parameters, prescribed judge, Claude Sonnet 3.7, and no system prompts in accordance with the benchmark. Okay, so this model is more emotionally intelligent than Claude Opus 4. Amazing work, X.AI. You've really blown us away here. Creative writing, which is actually a slightly more important thing, that is hilarious. It was beaten by GPT 5. It's not even their speciality, and GPT 5.1 beat them. That is hilarious. Grok just keeps losing, right? It's actually crazy. So what can this thing actually do for you? It can probably write viral X posts for you. Seems kind of like a self-fulfilling prophecy, or like a kind of looks like they're just blowing smoke up their own ass, basically, which I just don't know about this. Also, Elon Musk dad blinked twice if you knew this would happen, so it's tagging Elon. Okay. Okay. Does anyone care about any of this shit? Literally? Like, what are the best places to visit in SF? Golden Gate Bridge, Alcatraz Island, Fisherman's Wharf, Golden. Okay. So they've added pictures. Does anyone care about any of this shit? Like, literally. Does anybody. Coding's not even mentioned. It's just pathetic, honestly. This is the like, okay, fine, I get it. They're trying to be the AI that people can chat to, the AI that people can cry to, that people can turn to. This is not what people told me would happen. All right, everyone said that Grok 4.1 or the next Grok model was going to blow Anthropic out the water and be the best coding model ever. It's not. I knew this would be the case. I absolutely knew this would be the case. So there's some pretty interesting stuff right here. Looks like they rushed us out the door. I bet they know for a fact Gemini 3 drops tomorrow. So they're trying to build up some amount of hype before Gemini 3 drops. Hilarious, in my opinion. Just before we continue with this video where I flame Grok all day long, there is a link in the description of this video. If you do want something built for you or your business, or just something automated within your business, check out the link in the description. Come and talk to us today. We're looking for a few more MVPs to build in the final quarter of 2025. I think we're all kind of in the same boat here. Grok 4.1 is not what we're waiting for. Gemini 3.0, in my opinion, or a new Anthropic model. Now, Anthropic would be playing a blinder if they also released a model today. We are expecting Gemini 3.0. Apparently, it's imminent. There is later today. There is a apparently the new AI model briefly appeared in AI Studio, the development platform where programmers, researchers, and students work with the various AI models. So I reckon there's even a way to get this activated now. Like, we could probably maybe have a little play around here. No, it doesn't look like there is right now. Oh, I didn't know you could change that. That's cool. Yeah, this is what everyone is actually waiting for. So what Grok are trying to do is basically say, oh, hey, but what about us, guys? Honestly, this is great for RP use. Doesn't, like, who is using AI for this, man? Honestly, who is using AI for this? I need to know. Yeah, a lot of people are agreeing with me. Seems like a complete flop. For me, this is a massive flop. Yeah, this is going nowhere, guys. Honestly, I'm not going to continue with this video because it's just completely fucking pointless. This is funny. Which weighs more? Which weighs more? 2 pounds of feathers or 1 pound of bricks? 1 pound of bricks weighs more. Grok 4.1. It's a joke, guys. Grok is officially the joke studio, along with Meta. There are only 3 AI companies that anyone gives a fuck about: Google, Anthropic, OpenAI. Change my mind. Leave a comment. Call me an idiot. Call me a... Tell me that Grok 4.5 will take my job. All that good stuff, guys. Honestly, this is another flop from a struggling AI company who are just struggling to be relevant. I do like their idea. I can see where they're coming from. They're saying, look, we can't compete in raw coding power, so let's be the AI that people use to power their AI girlfriends, which it might seem sad to us, but I mean, it makes sense, and it does actually make sense because there's literally no way for them to compete anymore. So the only thing they can do is be like, oh, look, we can get our AI to talk about things that other AIs won't talk about. That's basically all they're doing here. I'm going to leave the video there, guys. I'm pretty annoyed because everyone told me Grok 4.1 was going to blow my socks off, and all it's done is made me want to go back to bed instead. Thanks for watching. If you're watching all the way to the end of the video, you're an absolute legend. I'll see you very soon with some more content, probably later today when Gemini 3.0 drops. Peace out.